Okay, we're live. Hi, everyone. For those that are watching later, welcome to our first rally. It's like our pep rally, even though it's not before a game or anything. But it's all a pep rally because life is just like a big game. Let's be real. So our whole hope behind all of this is that we can kind of break through on some of the not knowing each other, but knowing each other. Like, I feel like it's kind of funny because these challenge groups are full of people who don't know anything about anybody, and yet we're more vulnerable than we are with probably our own family. You know, like we say things that we would probably never say to our mom because they're part of the problem, or we would say things about our spouse, not in a bad way, but in a way that is not always supportive, which sometimes comes with taking care of yourself from home. And so the hope is that this is just a safe place that people can come every Thursday. Obviously next week will be in the day, just because I know people's schedules are all over the place. And we're just going to give it a go and see if it just kind of helps us to be a tighter tribe and answers questions. I have a lot of big dreams for the tribe this year, and to me this is just the stepping stone to it all. So this is a great place to ask questions if you have like meal stuff or diet stuff, or you're having problems with the program, or I don't know, whatever you want to talk. There really is no agenda, so to speak. I'll obviously bring something every time. I'm sorry about the screaming child in the background. He's not so happy at this time of the evening. But I'll probably bring in like some guest speakers. I don't know who those will be yet, but I do have some really inspiring people in my life that will just like pop in and bring us some good word or whatever. So that's sort of the format of this 30-minute rally. So don't be shy and don't be, I know it's weird to like hang out online, but hey, this is basically going to be our future. Let's be real. So we might as well get on board. So I'm going to start by sharing Autumn's video. Let me grab it here. That's not the right. That's okay. Do you guys see? Here we go. 80-day exclusive test group. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay, so she does reference, I'll tell you in advance, she does reference like coaches being good coaches, but you guys, you either have myself or Brittany as a coach, so I feel like you kind of know where we're at. And for those that are watching, this group was specific for coaches. It's actually pretty rad. There's 43,000 coaches in this group, which is kind of crazy. So I won't lie and tell you that they're all super positive, and there's a lot of negativity in this group, which is always so shocking to me. But I mean, people are human, and that's what it is. So that's what she's referencing when she's talking about the complainers. But the whole point of what she's getting at is basically just I'll let her do the talking. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. What's today? Happy Thursday.
Oh, and she's in Paris.
It's Thursday in the UK. I'm not in the UK. I'm in Paris. Oh my God, I need to go home. Good morning. Happy whatever day of the week it is.
Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. Hold on.
It's about to be day 4 of 80-day obsession by the time you guys watch this. Obviously, it is I'm 9 hours ahead of you because I'm in Paris right now. But I'm coming on live right now to make you guys a video before I get going with my day. So I gave you a post yesterday, and I said I wanted all you guys checking in on your challengers, making sure that they're completing their workouts, making sure that they're on point with their nutrition. And you guys did an amazing job. So let me just say that, first of all, I really can't handle this yellow. I'm trying to find somewhere else to sit. There we go. Okay. So first of all, yes, you guys did an amazing job checking in on your challengers. You guys are doing great. I'm really proud of you. But it is time for the tough love part. Okay, so I've seen a couple of comments, first of all, that I want to address. So one of the comments being people saying, oh, it's so much food, or, oh, I feel really fluffy, or, oh, I weighed myself and I'm up a pound. And that makes me insane. I seriously cannot explain to you guys how much that drives me crazy, because I've said a million times, What is happening? Phones are talking to us randomly. Because here's why. I told you guys a million times to get off the dang scale, especially in the first 2 weeks. First of all, you cannot weigh yourself every day. It's a terrible idea. You guys, let me tough love it. You weigh yourself every day. If you insist on weighing yourself every day, you have a version of a disorder. Not calling it an eating disorder, but I'm saying if you are obsessed about weighing yourself every single day, and if you obsess if the scale goes up or down a pound every single day, that's an issue. That is an issue that can lead to bigger issues, okay? The scale is going to fluctuate a little bit here and there. It is going to for sure fluctuate the first week or two of starting a brand new workout program, especially one this intense. So get off of the freaking scale. Give your body a chance to adjust to everything that is going on. This is a massive shock to your system right now. I know you all think this. I know everybody goes, well, I'm already really fit and I already came into the program really fit, and so this shouldn't be that hard for me. Yeah, right. Hi, I'm a little fit too, creator of the program, fitness professional. That program kicked my ass every single day the entire time I filled it, and it's still kicking my butt every single day right now. It's a hard freaking program. So don't expect that you're like better than the rest and that it's not going to be hard for you. And if it's not hard for you, push a little harder, but get off the scale, okay? Your body has to adjust to these workouts. So I mentioned this a few days ago. You're going to have a little bit of a cortisol response. That is normal. That is your body responding to stress, the stress of a new program. It's not bad stress. It's just the intensity of the program. So get over it. It'll adjust, okay? So that's the first thing about that. And then the same thing when it comes to food. People are going, oh, it's more food than 21 Day Fix and da-da-da. Ish. Some people end up in the same plan as they did in 21 Day Fix, and some people end up one plan higher. And if you're one plan higher from your weight loss, that's an extra 300 calories. You guys would eat that without blinking an eye if you weren't doing this program. How many times you go in the pantry and reach for a bag of chips and eat from the bag of chips? How many times you eat the dessert and don't think about it? How many times you have 2 glasses of wine at night? Hey, welcome to an extra 300 calories. So yes, it's more food because it's more nutritional food. So you get to eat more fruits and you get to eat more vegetables, but it's not going to make you fat. Because that's what everybody's saying. I'm fluffy. I'm going to get fat. It's an extra couple hundred calories. It's not. And I hope you guys understand that this is my tough love. This is not me being mad. This is my tough love. But it's frustrating, right, as the creator of the program, to get questioned constantly, and you're 3 days into it. You're never giving it a chance. And you guys are coaches. So as coaches, if you don't trust the process, how's your challenger ever supposed to trust the process? They won't.
FYI for those popping in, this is just for coaches. So, but I thought it was good because she touches on a lot of really great points about the scale, about food, about and she's going to get into like water and stress and all those things. But I just thought it was just because I feel like if you've never heard Autumn talk before, she just brings it. She's very real. Clearly, she's very real, and she just doesn't have a heart. And I imagine like you create a huge program, and just like 21 Day Fix and 80 Day Obsession is one of the biggest launches it's been in Beachbody history. And so this is a group specific for coaches, but I'm sharing because I really do think it's valuable for all of us to hear. And I could have duplicated it, but I don't really do tough love like she does tough love. I mean, she's just hardcore. Do you see this face? This is like, hi, I'm in tough love. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
So you're going to need to just buy into what I'm saying, go all in, and trust me, and not weigh yourself for 2 weeks, okay? So, and same thing with the nutrition. It might take a week or two to adjust. You might not be perfect on every single meal in the first week or two as you try to adjust, but you will adjust. And I talked about this yesterday as well, that if you're feeling like as you're eating throughout the day, like you're really full all the time, pay attention to the food you're putting together, right? Are you eating steak and potatoes, or are you eating fish and quinoa? Because steak and potatoes will definitely sit heavier in your stomach than fish and quinoa. So pay attention to the fruit you're eating, pay attention to the vegetables you're eating, but most importantly, pay attention to your lean proteins and your carbohydrates, because those are the ones that are going to sit either really heavy or going to digest really nicely. Again, make sure you're drinking your water. Very important. Make sure you're doing your self-care. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. I did see several people, somebody put up a post and said, who's all getting 8 hours of sleep? And a bunch of people responded, and they're like, not me, not me, not me, as if it's a badge of honor. That sleep will wreak havoc on your waistline way more than the 200 extra calories I'm giving you guys, okay? So make sure you're getting enough rest. If you don't give your body time to rest, it won't recover from these workouts. You will wake up feeling swollen. You will wake up feeling puffy. All of this stuff is really important to pay attention to. It's why sleep is prescribed in the program. If you read the materials, you know it's prescribed, so pay attention to that, okay? Now, the one other thing I want to talk about is in that assignment I gave you guys yesterday where I said, check in on your challengers, make sure they're finishing their workouts, all of that stuff. First of all, you guys, 80-Day Obsession had the biggest launch we've ever had in Beachbody history, which is amazing, okay? Day one, massive. But I can watch the numbers, and Carl can watch the numbers on BOD, and we can see how many people log in and how many people do a workout, how many people start a workout, how many people finish a workout, okay? I want the number of people completing day 80 to be the same as the number of people that pushed play on day one. Now, I know that's actually not going to happen. It's not realistic. People will drop off. But wouldn't it be amazing if it did? Wouldn't it be amazing if once you committed to something, you actually stuck with it and saw it through all the way to the end? Wouldn't it be amazing if you stopped quitting on yourself, or if your challengers stopped quitting on yourself? Wouldn't it be a cool way to end the trend of obesity, to actually stick to our nutrition and to actually stick to our workouts? That's what we're here for. Everybody's so excited about it, right? They all want the results that come from 80-Day Obsession. But all of a sudden you push play and the workouts are hard, and it's like, maybe I don't want those results. Maybe I'm not willing to work that hard. You have to be willing to do the hard things, and you're quite capable of doing hard things. You just got to get over yourself a little bit and do it. Push through it. Hit pause when you need to. Take a break when you need to. But don't quit, and don't let your challengers quit. I had several coaches say, and again, I appreciate everybody's honesty. This is very helpful feedback, that their challengers were surprised at how hard the workouts were. And when I read it, I had to chuckle a little bit, because I was like, really? Because I don't think I gave any illusion that the workouts were anything but hard. I did probably almost 50 coach calls between finishing filming the program and launching the program. So I spoke with thousands of coaches.
Oh, sorry.
And everything I said was, this program is hard. It's probably the hardest program Beachbody has ever released. I don't say that to scare you. I say it to prepare you. So it's a little bit funny, and I'm not saying it to be mean, I promise, that people are surprised that the workouts are hard, because they're going to be. But embrace it, right? And know that with every day and every time you finish a workout, every time you complete a rep, you're getting stronger. And that is huge. And I don't expect it to be easy to get used to using the loops, or easy to get used to using the sliders. It's going to take time, right? But every time you do it, it gets a little easier. This is only week one. This is like the whole beginning learning process. Anybody remember their first day of high school? You come from middle school, and like, you knew middle school, right? You knew the teachers, you knew what was going on, you knew your routine, and then you step into high school, and it's this massive building, and you're no longer like the big kid, you're now like the little kid, because everybody's older than you, and you don't know where you're going, and you don't know what the routine is, and you don't know what to expect. Welcome to the first week of high school. That's what's happening here. You just stepped it up a little bit, okay? You got to get used to it. You got to learn your way around. You got to learn what the workouts are. You got to learn what the nutrition is. It takes time, but you don't just quit. You don't just walk out of high school and say, well, that week one was too hard, I'm out. I mean, maybe somebody does, but I hope you don't. And that's the point, is you don't just throw your hands up and say, I quit, it's too hard. If you quit on this because it's hard, you're going to quit on everything in life that's hard. And that means you're going to quit on life, because guess what? Life is hard. Like, there's good days, but there's bad days. And if you can't figure out how to work through the hard, you're going to be the negative person who's always complaining about something. Don't be that person. Be the person that says, hey, this was hard. I did the very best that I could. But you can't quit 3 minutes in. You can't quit 10 minutes in. You can't even quit 30 minutes in. You got to go all the way to the end. Even if you're doing less reps, right? Like, let's say you're doing it and it's a 2x15 rep day. And I'm on rep 12, and you literally don't have another one in you. It's very important to pay attention to what I just said. If you literally don't have another one in you, then you've done as much as you can and you pause, or you drop down in weights or whatever it is. But you don't quit. You don't just say, oh, I'm tired now, so I'm gonna stop the workout. Oh, my shoulder's burned, so I'm gonna stop the workout. Well, that one move was hard, so that means the whole rest of the workout I'm not gonna be able to do either, so you stop. Okay, one move was hard. I'm sure on day one, everybody hated bear crawls, and I'm sure everybody hated renegade rows with the loops. We all did. We all did on set. You should hear, I mean, watch Weekly Obsession and listen to what we joke about and what we talk about. And trust me, they've cut out more than you'll ever see. And there tons of complaining about it. I hate this move. I don't want to do this move. It is whatever. It is what it is. We did it. They did it. The camera was on. They had no choice but to do it. So if you need to imagine that the camera's on you, whatever you got to do, but get it done. So the bottom line is yes, the workouts are hard. They're meant to be. Yes, the nutrition is a little bit different than 21 Day Fix. If you want different results than what you've been getting, and 21 Day Fix was great, right? But it's time to step your game up. We've had 21 Day Fix for 4 years. If you've been doing multiple rounds of it, it's time to push yourself. Again, you got to get outside your comfort zone. So let's step it up. Let's not complain about it. Let's not trust the process. Let's not question everything about it. Like, let's not doubt ourselves. Let's not doubt that the program works. You guys, we did it. My background cast did it. 110 test group participants did it. Everybody had amazing results. You're not the exception to the rule that it's not going to work for. You're not the exception to the rule that's going to get fat off of a program that's meant to get you in shape, unless you don't follow it. Unless you do things like weigh yourself every day, try to adjust the nutrition plan to be what you think it should be instead of what I say it should be. Like, unless you don't finish the workouts, unless you slack on the workouts, then it won't work. But it's already been tested once. It works. It's already been proven. It's been proven to work on every body shape, every fitness level, guys, girls, different ages, all of it. So you can keep questioning me and you can keep questioning the program, or you can engage and do it. That's it. You have two choices. You either trust the process 110% and you go all in, or you question the process. But questioning is not going to get you the results that you're looking for, and it's not going to get you the results that everybody got. The results that you see are from people trusting the process. Are Recharge and Recover okay to use on cardio days? Yes, they are. So that's it, you guys. That's my message for you this morning is get off the freaking scale. I already told you guys not to be on the scale for the first 2 weeks. Let your body adjust. Embrace the fact that the workouts are hard, and embrace what the nutrition is. I promise it's not going to make you gain weight or anything else. The one thing I will say this, and again, you guys know me, I'm always going to be 110% honest with you, is that some people feel bloated from using the performance line. I personally love the performance line, used it the entire program, but we did have some people in the original test group that were using it and were like, it's making me gassy, it's making me bloated, and they stopped using it. So if you're feeling that and you're using Recover and you're using Recharge, maybe try a day or two without it and see how you feel. I mean, again, I absolutely love the performance line, but it is what it is. It does make some people bloated. It has whey in it, and it has casein in it. So for some people, they don't react very well to that. So let's not maybe automatically assume that it's spinach and broccoli that's making you bloated. Maybe it's something else. Okay, so be aware of that. And whatever you guys need, post comments. I'm going to post this to the top of the page because I know it's the middle of the night in the US, so we want to make sure that everybody gets to see this. And for you guys back in the US, have a great night. For my people here in the UK, good morning. Get to it. Welcome to day 4. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hi, Autumn.
It's time to get upset.
Sorry. Hi. We lost some people. So yay, that was just a little, tough love from our girl Autumn. I feel like it's always fun to hear her just because I feel like she's got wisdom and she's been doing it a long time. So what'd you guys think?
Definitely very tough. She doesn't take any crap.
No, she does not.
I thought it was interesting that there are a lot of people questioning her. I mean, I would think that she would know what she's doing. So I kind of just follow it because I feel like she created the program, so.
Totally. I think a lot of people just, with anything, like you're unfortunately, I think you look for an excuse, right? Like you look for a reason to like quit on yourself. And so a lot of times if you can begin, and that's kind of like your person that you are, you slowly just begin to like cut something down so that when you do quit, you have an excuse ready.
Right.
And that sucks. I feel like that's mindset right there. That's like why personal development is so essential during any kind of program or life in general, because otherwise anything that you're weak in, you're so quick to quit on yourself if that's your problem.
Right.
Everyone's got something, so no,
I thought it was super helpful to hear. I was like, is it just me feeling these things? And like things that she was saying, I was like, oh, I'm not alone. And like, even you posted this morning, I think it was you, like saying, it's day 4. It's so easy to do something for 3 days. And the 4th day is like the hardest in the first week. And I was like, okay, I'm not alone. Like all these things are feelings that I was having today. And with her being like, you might feel like you're, bloated or fluffy or whatever. And I was like so depressed last night. I was talking to my husband. I was like, I feel like I'm working so hard, but it's not working. And I was like, but I'm going to stick with it. But so it was just like reassuring to hear that it's things that other people are feeling.
Totally. I said to Britt today, I'm like, I'm totally bloated. And she's like, me too, but it's that time of the month. So maybe it's that or maybe
yeah.
it's the diet. And I'm like, no, I think maybe if we're both feeling that way, and it could be the performance stuff. I've never taken performance. I've taken Energize forever, but I've never taken the Recover before. And I know it does have whey in it, but I also drink the regular Shakeology. So I wouldn't think that it would bug me. I don't think it's that. I think it's the vegetables in the morning.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Okay, see, that's what I thought too. I definitely think it's all the vegetables. I'm like, clearly I wasn't eating enough. And then eating them at 4 in the morning, I think is making me bloated and give me a stomachache.
So for those that aren't doing 80 Day Obsession, you're eating like basically dinner for wherever 30 minutes before you work out. 60 minutes is what she actually wants, but that's not really realistic for most of us. So I feel like most of us are eating like 30 minutes before, but we're eating like asparagus. And this morning I was eating carrots and it didn't feel natural at all. I was like, this is bizarre. What do I do?
That's my normal breakfast all the time. So I'm
not surprised. Sarah's our health guru though. She would know. This is probably because that's more Whole30, right?
It's somewhat paleo Whole30, but I was very encouraged that she talked about how the performance line doesn't work for everybody, because I got very, very discouraged about that because I can't take any of those things. They make me very, very sick. So I was really encouraged to hear her say that that's okay. I'm not going to because I know how they make me feel, but it was nice to hear her as a professional in that company talk about that and not just discount that completely.
Totally. No, I agree. Because I just feel like it just makes her more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 She's not just in it for us all just to drink, drink the Kool-Aid. But she's there to see people's lives get changed. And I loved what she said about how imagine if we all just actually saw it through. And that's with any program. It's not it doesn't have to be 80 days, but 21 days is a lot easier to stay with. Let's be real. That's why most people, I've done it a couple times, and it's a lot easier to be like, yeah, I can do 21 days. Let's go, Whereas when you do commit to big ones, even 30 days, it's like, whoa, okay, we're in this. But yeah, which I think why accountability is so crucial, because I'm fairly certain we would all kind of quit,
Yeah, I'm actually excited. So I've never done an 80-day program before. I think the majority of us, this is probably gonna be the longest one. Some of us, I know. Kim, did you do P90X? So you did a 90-day program?
I did P90X3, which is 60 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I did Hammer and Chisel, which is 60 days.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So, but instead of being overwhelmed or nervous about 80 days is a long time to stick with it, I'm actually really excited because it almost feels like more freeing. Like, it's like I don't have to cram all these results in 21 days, you know, like that I can like just, you know, like the workouts are a little slower pace except for the cardio one. So, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like, okay, like this is fine. I've got this. And so I'm actually, yeah, aside from like standing in the dark trying to eat like dinner at 4 a.m, I'm just really embracing this whole process, you guys.
I think part of the reason it's okay is because I see so many other people doing it too. I'm like, oh, we're all
Yeah.
just normal weird things in the morning. Yeah, it's fine. I literally ate a burger at 9:30 sitting in my CPR class today, and I didn't even care. I was just like, everyone else is not eating, and I'm like, is this okay?
This is fine, right?
I'm on a time nutrition. I gotta eat.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's another thing too that's encouraging, because I know for a lot of us, our days don't always look the same. Whether like Kim was like at a CPR class today, so that might have thrown it off. Or for me, my meeting schedule changes every day. And I know if you're doing 80-day sessions specifically, it can be a little overwhelming because you start to stress out about your time frame. But I love that Autumn also just talks about like the flexibility. Like, if you can't stick to the time to nutrition because your day is super crazy, or you're working night shifts, or whatever it is, she said just stick to the container count. So don't feel like you're not going to be able to get results. Like, if you, because of the time that you're eating, just make sure to stick to your containers. And then no matter what program you're doing, just know that, like, I don't know, I'm really excited because I feel like this group is really energized about a lot of us starting a new program. So even if you're doing a different one, I don't want you to feel left out. I want you to commit to whatever workout program you want to commit to, and then just jump on the bandwagon of excitement and commitment, even if it's not the bandwagon of the same program. You know, we can still all do this together, even if you're like being reasonable and sleeping at 4 a.m. instead of eating hamburgers, you know, like.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, I was saying this before you hopped on, Britt, but I just think that like we're on to something with just more encouragement. We're onto something with just more and more encouragement and for each other, and just like seeing things through. And you know, I think that it's just going to be a great year for, you know, everybody. And I think for me, like the most exciting part is like, okay, 80-day obsession raised the bar. Okay? Like it raised the bar in like a lot of ways. What's next? Like that's what I'm looking for. And I'm like, Shalene is due for a freaking program. Where's my girl? I need a new program. So yeah, I'm just excited to see like what else is to come, you know, because I just feel like they kind of up the ante. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, I'm really excited. I'm excited.
Does anyone else have any more questions? I know I said I would be conservative of your time, and somehow I'm on a free account, so it's going to cut off in 5 minutes anyway. I don't know what I did.
That's been our Zoom situation lately. We're a mess.
But does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? Need any book recommendations? Anything?
Just trying to get used to the whole, like, I've just jumped back onto Beachbody, so like I kind of am a little bit new with the containers like that. I mean, I've tried it once before, but I wasn't really like successful. It didn't have people like pushing me, and like I feel like the accountability really helps. And then also people posting like their foods and stuff like that really helps give me ideas. And then I didn't even know that there was Fixate, like the food channel. Like they have a lot of saved videos that like you can look up and find out how to cook things. And I think that's really cool. But just getting used to like putting meals together is kind of something that like I've always had the issues with. So I think it's like a little bit easier because it's like right in front of you. Like you just print it out and you know what you can have and what you can't have, and that's it. But I really like that they do that. But sometimes it can also, because there is so much that you can have, kind of like it gets a little overwhelming how to like put foods together, and you don't want to like put the wrong foods together, or you know. I don't know.
No, totally. I think the more Fixate shows you watch, even if you're not even going to make the food, but like go to like the really complicated ones, like making, I don't know, something like really with lots of ingredients, and like how she divides it up, I think is really helpful.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anybody else? Questions? Anything else that you'd want to see out of this Thursday rally? I like that I'm calling it a rally. It'll probably change names next week because let's be real. I don't know. That's what I do.
I just want to say that I love being back in the app because I miss that so much. I love the community and just the excitement and the motivation and the discipline of having that. I just absolutely, I missed it so much and I love it.
I know the app is really great.
Well, it helps to have really, really like energetic leaders too. You all are wonderful.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys are the sweet.
Seriously.
Well,
I
I
get
get really
excited
fun to have people who are excited about it, you know. Like, so it's just been like it's been really fun this month. Everyone's so excited. It's really fun to check in with everyone.
And I feel like people are coming with some stuff too. Like people have things, and everyone's being like so transparent about what they're going through in life. And I feel like it makes everybody very normal. You know what I mean? Like we all got excuses, and we all got things, and we all got stuff going on, and yet you see people show up, and I feel like it's like, okay, well, you and I got to do it, So it's just great. It's just so great, you guys.
I was just gonna say, it's just so great.
I'm just really encouraged also by what Autumn was saying, like it could take like 2 weeks to adjust to the time nutrition, because I did so well the last 3 days, and today I was like, it's been like so many hours since I was able to have food because I was just running around. And so, to not be derailed. Like, I feel like there's so much encouragement with this group, and I'm really thankful for it, because it's like, yeah, it's going to take time to adjust to this program and the time nutrition. But like you were saying, people are being so real and honest, and we're like, all right, we're real people, and we all have lives and things to do, and it's going to take time to adjust.
It's going to cut us off in less than a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But we'll bring you more Autumn because she's great, and anything to bring you. Oh, hi, Sarah. And I so appreciate you guys. She's so great, and I can't wait to see you next Thursday. Now it's going to be just something I look forward to. So make sure you tag your partner and tag them to watch the video.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Sorry I was late.
Good night, friends.
Bye.
Bye.